Okay, guys, on this rainy day in the state of the world, everything is just so crazy. It just makes me feel compelled to pray more and to prep for my family. And a part of my prepping is canning. So I got a 5-pound bag of sweet potatoes from Costco for approximately $4.36. I took the skin off and I chopped them up and I put them in water, and I'm going to boil these for 10 to 15 minutes. So while these are doing their boil for 10 to 15 minutes, they're not going to come to a rolling boil. They're going to be a simmering boil. I am going to make a simple syrup to go over my sweet potatoes. And for my simple syrup, I just basically use 1 cup of sugar, and I use my pot, and I did not even measure out the water. I just put it in there, just a basic simple syrup. You can kind of just go with what you would think you would need. And I took my potatoes and I strained off all of the water, and I did look through to make sure I didn't have any bad spots on any of my sweet potatoes. And I loaded them up in my jars with the help of my 4 jars funnel. So today I'm using my regular mouth funnel from 4 jars. I will pin it to this video if you're interested. And I use my teapot that also has a strainer on it to get that simple syrup in my jars with no issue. So I do have canning salt. I never use table salt. Always use canning salt when you're canning your items. And I am going to do a half of a teaspoon of salt in each one of my quarts. Now I got 4 quarts out of that 5 pounds. You can use these for just putting some sweet potatoes in the oven if you would like. And you can also cook them on the stove. However you like to make your sweet potatoes, that's how you would prep them. And I'm going to pour that simple syrup off when I prepare them. So what I did was I did debubble my jars with a chopstick. That's my favorite thing to do. I do have a debubbler, but I use a chopstick. And I used some vinegar to clean off my rims because it was a little sticky from the sugar. And of course I put my lids on fingertip tight. After I did that, I loaded up my canner. So today I'm using my Nesco canner. I did not use my 4 jars canner because everything is kind of small batch. I canned a lot of different things today. But I put 2 quarts of water in there, and I'm going to set my vent on my Nesco canner to exhaust. And once it gets to E10, I'm going to put it on airtight. You won't see that here. I do have videos showing how to use the Nesco canner on my playlist, but I'm going to pressure can these for 90 minutes. And after they've sat for about an hour after they were done, the sweet potatoes are ready to come out of the canner. Happy canning. I did not have a failed seal.